Good afternoon to all the participants. Good afternoon to our chief guest speaker, Mr. Sumit Biswas. We are so thankful that he has agreed to speak to our students. We would like to begin this meeting today formally with a prayer.
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
Before we begin the meeting, I would like to request God that He allows us to carry on with this meeting without any interruptions and that all participants gain when they leave this meeting. With this thought, I would like to request Mr. Vipul to introduce the speaker, please.
Thank you very much, sir. Director, sir. A very warm good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Vipul Agrawal, Associate Professor in Front Office Department in IHM Meerut, welcomes today's speaker, Mr. Sumit Biswas. Mr. Sumit had the talent acquisition of the Lalit Suri Hospitality Group as a corporate HR. He works closely with owners, HR managers, and the GMs of the Lalit. Prior to the Lalit, Mr. Sumit was associated with Stay Well Hospitality Group, Intercontinental Hotel Groups, Radisson Hotel Groups, JP Palace Hotels, Taj Hotels, and various academic schools. Mr. Sumit is an enthusiastic human resource professional, dedicated and creative personality. His strengths revolve establishing the brand standards, talent acquisitions, and employers branding. He holds a post-graduation in human resource management and graduate in hotel management. He is having a total experience of 12 years in industry. Thank you. From here, I would like to thank Mr. Anand Mittal for giving the opportunity for us and the student to learn many more with us because Mr. Sumit Vishwas is with us. And I also want to welcome Dean Sir, Mr. Sanjay, and all the faculty members, students, and my dear friend. So here we start the meeting. Mr. Sumit Sir, you're welcome. Sumit Sir?
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, namaskar and good afternoon to all of you. Thank you so much, sir, Professor Mittal and Mr. Agarwal for letting me to have this interactive session with the students. And I hope that this interaction would be a good interaction for the students who can understand and who can, make themselves into the hospitality industry or might be in any industry, who can grow and how they can have their do's and don'ts regarding in their future career when somebody comes for the interviews. So today's there will be a brief discussion regarding how one can understand regarding uh, the grooming sessions, what you have to wear, the gesture and posture of people who are coming in front of the interviewers, the students who are there, and how they can take advantage. So this would be a short, gist of what today's session is all about, and I hope that you can take it forward in your life and do well, and wish you all the best for the future interviewer. So without wasting my time, I would like to share my screen. I hope everybody can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So today's topic is winning at campus recruitment, and it is all about how you can win during your campus. And if you have any queries, you can please let me know, and I will be glad to welcome you or answer your questions. So basically, in this campus recruitment, we would be I would be telling you from a journey from a student, how as a student life to a professional life one can understand. So when you are as a student and been doing your studies in the school, so it is a different life what you are now studying in IHM Meerut. IHM Meerut is one of the prestigious institutions of the country, and also there are many alumni who have been, working with Lalit also, and also my past organizations as well. So the students are very nice, and I hope this continuation will always be there from IHM Meerut. So now the preference is from a school, the different lifestyle, different things, different thought process changes when you come down to a professional studies. So when it comes to a professional studies, it is about how will you grow into your career? How will you develop yourself? What are the current job responsibilities you have? And also what basically are the technical achievements you will be doing it while you are choosing a professional career. So it is a very thought process from a school life to a student life or taking a professional career is one such thing you have to understand about it. So this journey of 12 years in school and then 4 years in the professional attainment, you have to understand what basically is the professional life all about, what is the plus and minus when you are choosing for a course. It is not a matter of hotel management. You can choose ample amount of courses. It may be BCA, it may be BHMCT, it may be might be MSc or whatever is it, XYZ courses. Today there are thousands and thousands of courses in aeronautics have been there, in medicals have been there, in engineering, technical, geophysics, etc. So when you are taking down a professional courses, so you have to understand what are the plus strategies when I would be undergoing these courses and what would be the outcome after my 4 or 5 years of courses been completed. Because again, understand, you are giving your father's hard-earned money. So obviously, when you are taking a courses, please, when you are choosing a professional organization or an institution, please go through the history of the organization and the institutions, understand about what courses they are giving and how you can develop yourself into soft skills training, might be in a English vocabulary, or might be again when you are, have to be confident enough on yourself. So confidence is one of the things which has been very required. When I tell about the agenda today, again, I will be discussing about the agenda today is preparing a winning mindset. So when it's a winning mindset, what basically you have to understand about your attitude, your confidence level, and how can you win when after 4 years of career you are taking a job or applying for a job, when the industry HR managers or might be the general managers will be coming to your college for your professional attainment or might be for a job attainment. So what are the things we as an HR think of being in you and has to be there as per the industry criteria or eligibility? So this is one point of thing. Next is the various sectors. So if I say about various sectors, once there is always a dilemma that whether I should choose or go through hotel management, or I should go with a non-hotel management sector, or might be I would be being an entrepreneur on myself, might be I would be going through with my father's business. But that doesn't mean that you should not do your course. Please come with a mindset that whatever I am doing is for my benefit and for my family. Your father is a hard earner who has been giving heavy fees to the institutions. So it is very of your teachers and professors who are being the way which you can grow. They will never keep you down. That is one of the main characteristics of a professor or a teacher who is teaching you. So always go through their experiences. Experiences counts. When we come as an interviewer, as an human resources professional to the campus recruitment drive, we always see that what are the experiences you gather when you are there in an industrial exposure? What are the things you have learned? What are the, if you are carrying a pocket diary, what are the things you have noted down while you are working in the campus exposure? Then is self-polishing. Self-polishing is how confident are you are. How confident are you taking up this role of a might be of a management trainee or might be as a hotel operations trainee or might be as an associate level. So how confident are you and how confident are you telling or speaking in front of the interviewers? How confident are you on the group discussion? Then presenting self. So everybody has gone through one question when you being interviewed, or might be you will be going through one question, which is first and foremost is, tell us about yourself. Can you please take me through your CV? What are the things we should know that is not there in the CV? What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Can you please let us know about your family? Who all are there in your family? So these are the questions which has been required to understand better from the candidate. So I would be requesting to all the students, please understand about this thing and paraphrase yourself that what are the things you should be telling them while you are on the interview room. then what is expected from the candidate? The expectations are much higher. Please understand that nowadays we have IHMs, we have private colleges, we have throughout the India or might be in the world, we have very much competitions right now. Even the world is changing. Now the world has been changed wherein we are now offering people who are taking the step ahead in terms of guest experiences, in terms of their employee engagement activities. So we have been changing the things. It is not about what 10 years ago the hotel is all about running. It is all about how you as a hotel employee or might be as an interviewee is making yourself comfortable in the interview room. So how can you develop yourself is one thing. Next is how smartly and confidently are you answering up. And third is about your body gesture, posture, and about your grooming also. Grooming and smile is one of the major things that go hand in hand. It has been much required in hospitality industry. So if you don't smile, there is a difference between a smile and a laugh. So you have to smile always. Needn't have to laugh. So please understand that while you are on a grooming, smile also carries a main thing. Next is group discussion. Yes, when it is a group discussion, the first and foremost thing is how confidently are you telling about the topic. Please do not go adhere to the topics. That topic is A topic and you are telling us about the B topic. So it should not be like this. So please be precise and to the point when you are answering, and do not fight among yourself when you are doing a group discussion. There might be topics which are for and against the topic, but please do not fight, do not step ahead, or do not stand while you are doing a group discussion. Personal interview is one thing which has been required, that how confident are you are with a positive attitude. And first and foremost thing, whichever the group comes, whichever the hotel comes or might be a non-hotel company comes, whatever is it, which sector it can be. Whenever you go for an interview, please understand that whenever the group comes, it is your responsibility that you should always know that the vision and the mission of the company, first thing. Second thing is, how many hotels is it all about? What is the group is all about? How much you should know about the inventory? What are the total rooms? What are the signature restaurants might be, or might be who's who in the group when it comes to a non hotel, and both the sides when it is coming for an interview, because you have been intimated might be a couple of days before by the training coordinator or might be with the principal that yes, this X company is coming for an interview, and be prepared for this. So when it is preparation, it is about two things. One is about the knowledge of the group which is coming up, who's who in the group, what is all about in the group, what are the signature things, what is how many rooms, where all these groups are all about. And the second thing is about yourself, about your technical skills, about your personal development. So this is what the things it. And if you always do this, sometimes we learn it and sometimes we win also. So definitely when you do these things, you will be winning out. And my all best wishes to you. So with these things, I would start with is one of the winning mindset. So if I say about winning mindset is all about positivity. And obviously when during this tough times, this 2 years, 2020 and 2021 is one of the negativity year, if you can say the year of negative things, but do not lose hope. In this also, you can also get positive attitude. So when keep the positive attitude with you, stay healthy and stay safe always. right? You should be always enthusiastic and go one step ahead. When I say it's one step ahead, it is all about how development you are taking it. So when it is an X thing you have to do the things which is consequently delegated or relation to the Y also, so that you can know that what are the things you should be doing or which is we not been doing. Okay. The winning spirit should always be there in within you. It is not about aap kar lo, bhai, friend. It is all about in the college or in the school. But when it comes to a professional career, it is about only and only you, because your father has been paying your heavy fees to your development, not any other. So it is not about think twice while you are taking the decision. Somebody during the uh, college campus, they might can get one offer, or might can get two offer, or might can get three offers also. But when I've been into the college campus recruitment drive, I have always seen one thing, and that is a fact which I want to share with you students, is never go what your friend says. Go what your heart and your family says and your principal or the faculty says. It is not about what my friend has taken an option A, I should also go with an option A. It should not be like that. It is about what you are having an option. Think it twice and thrice while choosing an option, because when you are taking an option of joining one organization, it should not be like this key, okay, he's taking this option, so I will also take this option, right? So you are a champion of your own life. So you have to think what champion is all about. Champion is always one. It is not about two, right? The first, always people appreciate or applaud the first one, right? Not the second or the third one. Second and third one is just a minimum base of time, but the champion is always a champion. So you would be a champion when you think from your own mind and your own heart that what exactly I want to choose, what definition is of my life, what my priority is all about. Is my priority is a business, or is my priority is only and only doing a hotel management? So it should not be like this. So think twice while you are taking it. Next is basically 1.5 years or 2 years. So if you do not have this particular level of experiences, it is all about that your CV is not a good CV. So please understand that to make a career stagnant, to make your CV stagnant and a good CV, you need to have at least an experience of 1 year plus with the organization you are joining.
Yes.
Like as I told you, there are career selections. There are ample number of brands. There are ample number of brands working in the markets. So there might be Google, there might be, okay. So if I say it can be a hotel brand or might be a non-hotel brands. It might be airlines also. It might be hospitals also. So nowadays there are ample number of opportunities which has been developed. So you have to think that if I join a brand, might be an hotel brand or might be a non-hotel brand, what am I joining? Is it for me, or is it just for the sake of joining I'm doing this? Or the third option is the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is time and again, there might be instances that you need to have investment, you need to have capital when you are investing on something. Might be you can invest on the restaurant part, or might be you are investing on some groceries, or might be on some shops that are, can you able to do this? You have to think on plus and minus, the negative side and the positive side always while you are choosing it. So in this way, you should understand that while I am, developing myself, what are the things I should develop also. The most important topic is your appearances. I think so. From the first day of your hotel management career, when you have joined IHM Merit, topics which has been there. One is the appearance in the grooming in terms of the gents and the ladies. So if I say about the grooming part, obviously you, while you are coming for an interview, grooming is one of the first sight for a human resource, or might be a hotelier profession, or might be anybody who is coming for an interview in the interview panel, is how you are wearing, what type of clothes you are wearing. The clothes which you are wearing, it should be on the combination. It should not be dark and dark or light or light. It should be dark combination with a white, with a light combination. So it should not be dark and light. So please understand, while you're wearing a shirt, for example, if I say for an example, if you're wearing a shirt which is white color or light cream or light blue, please wear a suit which is about a dark color. But again, it doesn't depends, but it should not be like this. Please do not wear a black, fully black. It resembles a negativity to the people who are sitting in the room. Please do not wear bright colors like bright pink or bright red. Please do not wear them. Please wear sober color. Black socks, black shoes should be there, which has been owned. The tie which you are wearing, please understand that while you are wearing a tie, the knot is one of the major things which you have to think it on, right? The perfume, please have the perfume while you are nearby to your time. It should be very light. It should not be having a very glossy, and heavy smell. In terms of the ladies, please understand that it is required while you are wearing similarly things with less or no jewelry. Do not expose to so much of jewelries while you are, coming for an interview. No earrings, nose rings, all these things. When you're wearing a earring, please have a decent earrings, right? When it comes to gents, in terms of, uh, grooming and your body, it should not be have any body odor. First thing, brush your teeth always. Shave is necessary for the men, right? And also, no tattoos to be seen. No tattoos to be seen. It creates a very bad impression, a wrong impression while you're coming. And also, please avoid the shoes which are, having noise, which are making noise. So please do not do this while you are coming for an interview with a professional attire. So it is being much required while you are being there for the interview. The body posture and gesture. So it depends on how you are sitting, right? Do not sit on a lean way. Always sit straight. Do not cross your legs. Do not cross your hands while you are sitting. Do not fold your hands. Keep your hands straight as it, because when you are getting interviewed, these are the things which is matters a lot, right? And always have a smile when you are there in the interview, right? Next say is organization knowledge. As likewise I told you, when you are going for an interview to an X company, please make sure that you should go with the website and have take the knowledge of it. Smile when you are there in the interview. When you are smiling, there is a difference between a laughing and a smiling. Do not ha ha ha. Do not do this, right? It is about, please have a smile, a soft smile with a clear smile. I'm again coming up is, this is one of the main thing, self introduction. How do you introduce yourself? What are the things when you keep in mind while you are doing your introduction, while you are speaking to them? Your tone, your while you are speaking should be no, not so slow, not so high. It should be very moderate so that everybody in the room can hear. It is not about everybody outside the room can hear. That is not required. So, how will you do this? I will just give an example. My name is Mr. and Mrs. Whatever is it. I belong from this part of India, whether it is northern part or eastern part, southern part, that depends. Then I am about this much years of old. My family, we are so many members. My father, Mr. So and so, the name of the father is a farmer, or might be whatever the occupation you have. My mother is a homemaker, whatever, or might be any occupation she is having. I am having whatever siblings you have. You have one, you are alone, or might be with two siblings, or whatever is it. I have completed my 10th board from this state, or and 12th from this. Might be you can say that I am right now the fourth year student of IHM Merit also. And my hobbies are, you should be very much creative while you're choosing down your hobbies. The hobbies cannot be listening music. Hobbies cannot be only reading books. You're reading books throughout your life. It cannot be books. So when you are telling about the books, it is about what books you are reading. It is a love story book, it is a friction book, it is what exactly you are doing it. Please be very precise when you are telling it. When you are listening to a music, everybody listens to a music, everybody. So this cannot be a hobby. The hobbies might be gardening or might be cooking. So what type of cooking you are doing it, right? Or might be a collection of stamps, or might be I am, you know, fond of cooking. So what exactly is cooking? Is it an Indian cooking? It is a gastronomic cooking. It is a, might be a continental fusion. Whatever is it? And at the last is my strength and my weaknesses. So what strength is all about? The strength cannot be I am very honest. Nobody is interested of you honest or you are not. The people will make your work done to you. The strengths might be you are more confident on giving reports on time. You are more confident in building up employee engagement activities. The weakness can be I am much more allergic to the dust. So all these things are the weaknesses. Somebody says, I don't have any weakness. How can it be when you do not have any weaknesses? So please understand this when while you are interviewing, by the interviewers on the other side of the table, people understand and takes the point what you are telling. What's expected from the candidate, from the student? The student is three things. One is about the knowledge. Knowledge can be anything and everything. Knowledge can be the current affairs also. Knowledge can be your technical skills. Knowledge can be your how you present yourself. Second is your attitude, how you develop and gel with others, and your skills. When it comes to skills, it is not about how you uh, make a omelette, or might be you are doing a bed making. It is not about skills. The skills is are you really punctual to your work sessions? Please make sure that these are the some points which is being taken in your mind. Ability to work in a team. You cannot be screaming all around. The communication skills. How communicating, whether you are telling in Hindi, it doesn't matter. आप हिंदी में भी बात कर सकते हो, लेकिन इंग्लिश में बात कीजिए. हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों मिला के बात कीजिए. अगर आप एक फॉलो कर रहे हैं तो एक ही लैंग्वेज फॉलो कीजिए. राइट? There are some people, there are some students who comes from a village and they always feel that they have been into the lower or backbenchers thing. They don't want to come to a GD. For those students, I want to address it कि it is not about that. It is about आप कितना confident होकर के बात कर रहे हैं. आप कितना कॉन्फिडेंट हैं, आप कितने अच्छे से बात कर रहे हैं, आपको कितना अच्छे से इस टॉपिक को पता है और कितने अच्छे से आप बात कर सकते हैं. द रीजनिंग एबिलिटी, द प्लस एंड द माइनस, द एग्री एंड द डिसएग्री स्टेटमेंट. देयर माइट बी पीपल हु माइट कैन डिसएग्री, हु माइट कैन नॉट डिसएग्री. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप वहां पे झगड़ा करने लगेंगे, चेयर में खड़े हो जाएंगे और बात करने लगेंगे, चिल्लाने लगेंगे. ऐसा नहीं होता है. जब आप बात करते हैं, obviously you have to be on your own boundaries, periphery, while you are telling. Take the initiative and the leadership skills. Show your leadership skills. How confident and mature are you while you are on the group discussion? Be flexible that yes, there might be some other people who are pointing the things and also they are correct. They might be correct, they might cannot be correct, but that doesn't mean that you start scolding or misbehaving with them. Listening. Always remember, students, there is a word which is known as I lead. I lead stands for I means I as an individual. Lead is LEAD. L is listen. So listen first. Then E is empathy. Be onto their shoes and then understand. A is apology. How sorry are you? How much apologize you can do? And D is deliver a solution. How can you deliver a solution? When you become as a manager or a HOD in another particular department or any other group or might be any sector, these are the things which has to be been there when you are handling a customer satisfaction or a guest satisfaction. Because everywhere you would be getting vendors, you might be getting customers, you might be getting guests also. And nowadays, social media, the power of social media is such that one can bring it over here and one can bring it to the down. So as a gist, I want to again paraphrase you to the 5 points. One is dress appropriately while you are getting interviewed, arrive in good time, be punctual always, at least 5 to 10 minutes before you should reach as per the interview time. The body language, please understand that while you are being interviewed, the body language should be always be step forward, smile should be there, Please do not cross your legs. Do not cross your hands while you're sitting in front of the interviewer. Expect the unexpected. Do not make any absurd comments while the interview is going on. Please be polite and keep quiet and answer only the question which has been asked to you. And at the end, always, if from the permission of the interviewer, if somebody asks you, "Okay, do you have any questions from us?" Then only ask. Please do not cross question it. Right? The next is technical skills. Yes, the technical skills is always been important. So if you have you are having a very good stock library, and library is always been there for the support of students to understand what the technical skills is all about, and there are ample amount of books. I would be also be knowing that yes, the it will be having a very full stock of hotel management books. So go through the library, take the first year books, go through the basics, and this is what it is required for the interview. So every recruitment has the opportunity. Sometimes it's not your day, and sometimes it can be your day. So it is not like only X sector is coming, only have taken this much candidate and I'm not been shortlisted. It can be you also, it cannot be you also. So don't get depressed. Don't get so much of anger. Always think that you will be having a good positive way to come up. So everybody will get a good thing in the future career. So the learning journey is all about how you take your life further, how much you can grow, and every organization establishment is always having their policies and procedures of how you can grow and develop yourself. And we as also the Lalit, we have all the five-star hotels in various national and international segments as well. So I have been speaking with Professor Mittal regarding it. So might be when the things goes okay, might be we can also come as a campus drive to your college and think it on taking it further. So what are the way forward for the hotel management is about the management training. So we also offer management training. So as of now, we are not doing it for past 2 years, but again, we would be starting it while let's see, hope for the best in the hotel industry. Next is the job training. It might be specifically for a rooms division, might be for engineering, might be for a F&B service, kitchen, any department. Industrial trainees, yes, we welcome our industrial trainees and we make them comfortable and grow with us. And also guest service associate level, the entry level is what we are also looking at. But yes, again, I'm telling you, we would be starting with this in the next year, not in this year. So this is all from my side, sir. And thank you so much, students, for giving me this opportunity. I hope you have gone through and I have made you understand it. And sir, now you go.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, students, any questions? Participants can ask the
Mr.
questions
Biswas,
if you
you
have
can
any.
stop sharing if you like, please.
Okay, sure.
Okay, that was a wonderful presentation, wonderful thoughts, very clear thoughts and very beneficial thoughts for our students. I would now like to urge all the participants to ask questions from such a senior personality face to face directly. Please unmute yourselves and ask.
Excuse
Yes,
me, sir.
Surya. Yes, Surya.
Yes.
Very good afternoon to Mr. Sumit, sir. Sir,
Good
I am the
afternoon.
student of final year HHA. Sir, there is a intriguing question in my mind that according to the dire circumstances that are going on in today's time, so after my graduation, if I would be joining some other industry except hotel management or hotel industry, and after some time when things go on very perfectly or smoothly, and then I am again joining back to the industry, so would it be comfortable for me and for the interviewers also to take me?
See, likewise, as I told you, on the very first topic which I told you is while you are choosing your career after the fourth year, after the final year, please make sure that you should always speak to your people who are ahead in experiences, like your professors, like your principal, might be with an industry people, that if I choose this field, for example, if I choose an might be a hospital field, for example, right? So if this hospital field will give me, they can give you money on the short term basis, 5 or 6 years, but initially you did a hotel management, you have invested your 4 precious years in the hotel management, then is anything which is related to a hotel management? So please take the views from your industry, from your people, from the people who have really worked and given their precious experiences, years of experience, so that they can guide you. Do not be in both the ships, because if you be in both the ships, then might be one ship can be drowned, then you cannot do anything. You have to be again go back to basics. For example, if somebody is working as an administration assistant in X hardware company, he has done a hotel management, so should I take him as an assistant manager in my hotel? Is it
No, sir.
possible?
No, sir.
You have given you 5 years with as an administration officer in might be XYZ engineering company. You are a receptionist, then you became as an administration officer within 5 6 years. Then that company somehow want to tell you that we cannot. So now you thought that okay, I will again come back to hotel. What exactly the hotel will take you? The
Yes, sir.
hotel will always take you again as a fresher only.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
So that's why please understand that while you are there, it is a very good time for you. Please do not roam around, have fun and booze. It is about your precious time of your life, right? So always understand that while you are choosing your career, see for the plus and minus things.
So then it would be a good option to polish my knowledge and my field of hotel only.
Yes, and your faculties are there, Professor Mittal is there. They would be guiding you much more and with their experiences. So try to ask them that what should I do?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My view to this question is that students should not be idle. So if they are not getting a job in the hotel industry, they should not sit at home, but they must engage themselves positively, and they must keep looking for a suitable job. Not sitting at home idly and waiting, but doing something, anything at all, and then trying for whatever job they. This is the principle that I followed. You see, I passed out in June, and the first job that I got as a chef was in November. From June till November, I was working. I was not idle. I was not waiting and wasting my time. I was working as a reception. I was working in the F&B service department, and then finally in 1986 November, I got job as a kitchen trainee. I was a management trainee with Holiday Inn, Mumbai. So that is my advice to you, Surya, that don't waste your time. Keep doing something or the other, and keep waiting for the right opportunity to come your way.
Thank you, sir.
And I just want to take it further from professor's thing. Nowadays, there are online courses, which is Harvard Management or might be from ebooks also. There are revenue management also. There are front office management also, which is for the basic level, right? So you can also do this type of courses also. By sitting idle in your home doesn't create it very long. So I would
Correct.
suggest that enroll yourself on this particular courses while you are online courses, so that you can generate as much knowledge as you can. So there is courses on revenue management, there are courses on front office management, there are courses on strategic distributions, and there are courses into hotel budgeting and alliances, right? Vendor management, career management. So all those things are there. So not sit idle. Nowadays, it is all about online. It is all about how you create yourself engagement, right? So make your money, invest into this all online courses, and you can achieve a lot many things. While you can also write in your CV that these are the things which I have done during my lockdown days.
Any other
Thank you,
question?
sir.
Come on, hurry up, students. Mr. Biswas is a busy man. Shubham, Divan, Nikhil.
Either they have understood or might be they are not understood.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, Shubham.
Okay, there is. Yes.
I just want to ask for join the HR department. Is MBA is necessary, or we can directly join after graduation degree?
See, it is all about your skills. MBA is necessary while you join the department, but it is not mandatory that you should be having a full-time regular MBA. You can do your MBA while you are doing a job. So likewise, when I joined the HR department as a training manager, assistant training manager way back in Holiday in Pune, I was not MBA. So, but when you became as a when I became as a human resources manager, MBA is required. So to upgrade my skills, I did my MBA from a distance learning university, and that's how is it. It is not required, but it is again it is an eligibility criteria to become as a human resource manager.
Okay. If there are no further questions, let's end this meeting here. I'll wait for 5 seconds for the next
Sure, sir.
question.
Sure.
Nikhil,
Yes, sir.
ask a question quickly.
So, as for the COVID time, so what are the actual guidelines that we have to follow to crack interviews? Am I audible, sir?
I couldn't get you.
Sir, as per the COVID
Yeah,
situations,
couldn't get you.
as per the COVID situations, what are the particular guidelines, or should say particular skills which we have to crack our interviews? The particular, like, at this COVID time, because we don't have that much skills, like practical skills are like we are not have that much practical skills.
I would like to answer this question. See, COVID times mean that you have to be multi-skilled. So when you go for your job interview, don't say that I'm just interested in food production. You'll have to say I'm interested in food production, but my hobbies are in front office and F&B service. So multi-skilling, this is what COVID has taught all of us, that we cannot just be confined to any one part of we have to be multi-skilled. So my advice to all of you is that during this time, please equip yourself with more skills than one. What do you say, Mr. Biswas?
See, even also, what basically is all about is how much dedication you are looking at, because
Yes.
nowadays there are ample number of people who are there in this industry who are sitting in their homes. So again, multi-skill is one such necessary things which people are doing it. For example, I am placed in Jaipur now. I am handling front office and HR both.
Exactly.
So this is one thing which I am handling it, which is a multi-skill thing. Along with the the driver is also there who is taking care of driving, and along with the bellboy. So
Exactly.
very less number of people we are taking it on board, but we are thinking of people who are multi-skilled. There is in terms of multi-skill, I will tell you one example. There is a group which is known as Hyatt India, Hyatt Consultancy, right? Hyatt. You all have heard about Hyatt hotels, right?
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
Hyatt is having a brand which is known as Hyatt Place, right? There are many brands under Hyatt, but under the many brands, there are Hyatt, Hyatt Centric, Hyatt Place, okay, Hyatt Andaz. So when you go through the website of Hyatt Place, okay, the people are all multi-skilled. There is only one associate who would be taking care of F&B service, kitchen, your welcome experience till you leave. He is the only one point of contact. So they are a very small scale budget segment hotel, and they have started in 2017, which we have started recently. They have started it in 2017 onwards only. This brand is only and only for the multi-skilled people.
Okay. If
Thank you,
there are
sir.
no further questions, I would like to end this meeting here. Mr. Vipul.
Sir, please share this. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving the opportunity. Thanks, Sumit sir. That was a great, very great information for all the students, especially for the final year students. So today, I hold the privilege to offer the votes of thanks. I thanks the guest speaker, Mr. Sumit Vishwas, to join the virtual session at IHM Meerut and for sharing the lifetime experiences and sparkling words of knowledges. Further, I would like to thank Dean Sir, Mr. Sanjay Sir, and all the faculties present in today's session for making this event meaningful. I want to thank all the students for their presence and their active participation. Especially, I want to thank the management of IHM Mirror, respected Chairman Sir, Secretary Sir, Joint Secretary Sir, Chief Executive Officer Sir, and especially thanks to Mr. Principal Sir, Mr. Anand Chef.
Thank you, sir, very
Chef
much.
Anand Sir. Thank you, most welcome, sir. You always